Hello, welcome to another radio and television station, and I'm Cao Trí. Here comes the local news. Continuing the questions and answer session at the second session of 15th National Assembly on November 11, the National Assembly of Vietnam conducted a question and answer session on issues of the field of labor, war, invalids, and society. Deputy Prime Minister Vũ Đức Đam attended the meeting. Deputy Prime Minister Vũ Đức Đam emphasized that there are many issues reviewed for the COVID-19 epidemics. In the short term, it is necessary to focus on the issue of solving policies and rights for workers from the city to the countryside. According to the Deputy Prime Minister, a number of 1.3 million people moving from the city to the countryside needs to consider which areas and which objects, emphasizing that there are two major issues to be solved. According to Deputy Prime Minister, which are to control the epidemic well, due to the psychological problems of workers, and to reopen the schools because more workers have young children in kindergarten and elementary schools. In the long term, it is required to take basic care of workers. If the epidemic returns, the employees must still be guaranteed an enough part of the salary for life. Many enterprises that have since moved into a safe and flexible adaptation phase. They began to accelerate production again to meet orders. Agricultural exports are likely to reach $44 billion target. Since the beginning of October, after reopening, the number of orders of many enterprises has increased by more than 20 to 30% compared to the orders obtained during the social distancing period. In the last months of the year, the demand for goods of partners is very large. It's a very good sign for agricultural, forestry, and fishery exporters. In October, Vietnam agricultural, forestry, and fishery exports were estimated at over $3.4 billion. In 10 months, export of agricultural, forestry, and fishery products is estimated at nearly $38.8 billion. In order to create motivation to promote production and business development, the government has issued Resolution number 105 for supporting enterprises, cooperative, and business households. Vietnam is eligible to open international air routes. However, to ensure safety, there should be unity among the relevant departments to have more specific regulations for visitors to enter the country. According to Vietnam Aviation Administration, it is expected that the first international passenger flights to Vietnam will be resumed, including Japan, South Korea, China, Laos, Cambodia, then Spain, Singapore, Thailand, Russia. However, in order to receive international visitors, countries need to agree on vaccine passport and policies on entry and quarantine after entry. Assessing market demand, the Vietnam Aviation Administration said that in the first two quarters of 2022, it is estimated that there will be about 500 million overseas Vietnamese and Vietnamese tourists wishing to return home and foreigners wishing to visit relatives. Therefore, there must be an immigration process and the implementation of the medical isolation that monitors health to ensure safety. President Joe Biden's National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan said on Tuesday that the United States is working to build a vision of economic engagement in the Indo-Pacific region. Speaking at an event hosted by Australia Lowy Institute for Foreign Policies, Sullivan said that the U.S. vision would focus on key issues such as the COVID-19 pandemic, supply chain assurance, climate change, and investment in digital. Sullivan says Australia and other regional partners will be consulted on the plan. Sullivan said U.S. Trade Representative Catherine Tai and U.S. Commerce Secretary Gina Raimondo will travel to the region in the coming weeks to build a full, robust, and attractive economic agenda for the region. French President Emmanuel Macron attended a memorial service for the last member of the Liberation Army during the World War II, Hubert German, who died last month. Hubert German died at the age of 101 in October. His coffin, covered by French national anthem, was carried up to the Champs-Élysées Avenue in an armored vehicle to the Arc de Triomphe, where Macron and U.S. Vice President Kamala Harris paid the respects. At a ceremony on Armistice Day, Macron placed the Lorraine cross, made of wood from Notre Dame, on German's coffin. Every year, France celebrates the 11th of November, the day of signing the agreement to end World War I in memory of soldiers who died in the war. That's all for today. Thanks for watching and goodbye.